Aishwarya, here, because Rajasthan's VAT collection is also one of the highest, apart from that of Madhya Pradesh. So, the Congress-ruled states, which are now very few in the country, can actually take the leap and bring down. Mumbai has announced, Maharashtra basically.
There is no question of lead. At least follow. Lead they are not taking the lead.
Okay.
Center is taking the lead. For at least follow some part.
But the BJP-ruled states have also not come across as reducing the VAT in that line. That's also what Aishwarya had raised. Aishwarya, first you.
They can blame some of the states which have not done.
Okay, Aishwarya, first to you. Rajasthan is a Congress-ruled state. It could have taken the lead from its part to say we will cut down the VAT majorly so that the people of the state can get some relief. It hasn't done that yet. There is no official confirmation. So the Congress is not exactly taking the initiative there as well. Aishwarya.
She said 51% of the 1 lakh crore is
that Gopal sir doesn't speak over you because I can hardly hear because he does not seem to stop.
Okay.
Can you tell me, can you repeat what you just said? I'm very sorry.
Why are Congress-ruled states not taking the initiative in the VAT when there is, let's say, for example, Rajasthan reporting a higher VAT collection as well? You know, it is easy to also blame the centre. What is the Congress-ruled states also doing will also be asked.
Congress-ruled states are opposition states. They've already not only in the conversation with the oil ministry and also the Prime Minister, they've basically said the sort of excise and the revenue that we get is marginal compared to what the centre is getting. One. Second, the GST that is pending in a lot of the returns that a lot of the governments and the states have to get are also massively pending. So when you talk about this federal argument, right, when you want constructive federalism, it has to be a give and take. Why would states unilaterally cut down on excise and whatnot? Because even the states are doing the same welfare schemes, no, that Mr. Gopal Krishna Agarwal claims the centre is doing. Why would they do it when the centre doesn't offer them the money that they duly owed? One, right? And second, let me give you a very simple analogy. There are a lot of stores where you always see 60, 70, 80% discount and a lot of people go in to buy things, right? The business model is very simple. You hike up the price of every product by 40% and then reduce it by 20% to make it seem like there's a massive discount. And the only thing it does is it hoodwinks people.
Gopal Krishna Agarwal, that's a big charge.
That they are hoodwinking people. This is not a long-term solution
that you deliberately increased it, and you initially remember the government had said it's all about the international situation, specifically the Ukraine war. But according to the Congress, this was all deliberate. This was hoodwinking.
No. If the petrol prices at the international level is $115 a barrel, it's a reality. Ukraine war, we were getting maximum of our gas from Ukraine. That is, the complete supply is now disrupted. So the thing is, from Russia we have tried to procure. Once that oil comes from Russia, we will be slightly in a better position, but the cost at the international level is $115 a barrel. It's a reality. The thing is, Aishwarya ji has not responded to the charge which she said that 50% of 1 lakh crore is being borne by the state, and that is a complete lie. She is not answering that question. Why she is telling lie, and why Chidambaram ji yesterday told a lie, and why the states are not following what the centre is doing. They can blame some of the states which the BJP ruled states are not doing, but at least centre is doing. At least follow
the Congress spokesperson wants to answer and interject there. Yes, Aishwarya, go ahead, please.
Pooja, when you talk about the barrel price, right, in 2014, everybody remembers all the BJP out on the street. Sir, please, I will answer, sir, please. Yes. It obviously does not reflect well on you and your stature. Pooja, the singular fact remains that, you know, back in 2014, even before we demitted office, the manner in which the BJP is out on the streets when fuel cost, what, 60, 70, I think, and that was when the barrel was trading at $100+, and it is trading at $100+ now. The Congress government decided to buffer that blow, basically bear that burden, and kept excise duty so low that, and it did not transfer that burden onto the consumers. Today, it is not only petrol, diesel, it is LPG, it is pulses, it is fuel, it is oil, and you look at the wholesale price
and to what Gopal Krishna is saying
directly by the people.
Yes.
Now about Mr. Chidambaram's statement.
That if he's already said I stand corrected, why is the Congress netas and spokespersons repeating the same charge?
So again, so there are 4 types of excises. Okay, on that manner, if I am wrong on that, and you know, because if the states do not have a share in it, then if you see that the excise has been dropped, let's hope that the BJP states pull down the VAT also and set a standard and a model for all the other states to bring down, right, the VAT, and also because they're deprived of all their funding. But even with that, the fact still remains that your price, like your excise drop, is still substantially lower than what you've increased over just the past 2 months. and it is a fraction, and it is a fraction of what you could have actually done. And the fact remains, from something that was below 10 and 20 rupees back in before we demitted office to
Yes.
now as high as it is,
Gopal,
you
Krishna,
still
Agarwal,
are making a killing
They're
of how much
taking
money
it back
you
to the
made.
UPA
It is
era.
mere
Is
lip
it a
service.
fraction? Could it have been much more? Why didn't the government at the center ensure, if it was turning populist, go all the way out, give it as much possible slash that it could have in the excise duty, thoda sa kiya, and making it look like a favor the Congress is charging?
Pooja, we have to understand that we are not a banana state. We have to take economic decisions based on economic considerations. When the government allocates its resources to various aspects, it has to see what are the priorities. If we are allocating 2 lakh crore to the petrol and diesel excise reduction, we are allocating 30 lakhs crore to the fiscal stimulus. We are allocating now several thousand and lakhs of crores to give free rations to 90 crore people every month. We are giving 9 crore gas connection. It is the priority. We think that though it is an important part that the petrol and diesel prices are reduced, we are allocating to the wise manner, and we do not. We have examples of Bangladesh and other states. If you do not have a proper fiscal policy, you do not allocate your resources properly. What Rahul Gandhi will do is just reduce petrol and then go to America and talk, ask for some bailments and other things. The thing is, the size, the last 10 seconds, the size of the budget. Aishwarya ji is again and again saying that at that time, UPA time, what was the size of the budget? It is every year we are increasing 15 to 20% size of the budget. At present, it is 30 lakh crore that we are spending, and for the development, we are creating infrastructure, airports, roadways, airways.
And we hope,
waterways,
sir, we hope that the
houses.
government continues to do it. That is the job of the government. That is the job of the government to work for the welfare.
Job, it depends the quantity of what we have done. Compare it with the UPA.
All right. I have to wrap it, but because Aishwarya is raising her finger, Aishwarya, just a quick point, then I'll have to. Gopal, so you've made your point. Aishwarya, quickly finish your point.
Pooja, he talks about Mr. Rahul Gandhi going abroad and trying to get money. Please remember that today the government is mulling taking a loan and having some external borrowing on the fact that they've slashed excise. The reality remains that the common man of India is suffering today. This is a mere lollipop. This is not substantial enough to actually bring back anybody's life to normalcy. And the government, if they're very serious about the welfare of the people, should focus on ensuring that all prices are lower, inflation is low, and you have the economic progress back on track, because right now it's completely abysmal and the country is in shambles. It is only a matter of time before you see people
and Gopal, Krishna saying we're not taking any loans, we're not going out to take any loans. A clarification there coming in. But thank you so much, Aishwarya Mahadev and Gopal Krishna Agarwal, for your views, because remember, eventually the issue is about fuel price. It affects us all, and it is important that politics is done over it so that all politicians can get together and we get some relief.